welcome back to an episode. We're again on the Normandy, and it's time for us to get to the next mission. And it is some ex-Cerberus scientists on Gellix. Let's find them and get them to work for us. And Gellix was given to the Krogan after the Ragnar Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a levo amino acid-based world that they could not inhabit themselves, but were unwilling to give up. In cooperation with the Vol Protectorate, the Turians attempted to rent the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and a surface littered with unexplored ordnance, however, Gellix found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies, to those who know of it today. Gellix is a symbol of tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. Except for Cerberus, because they, for some reason, have an interest in this planet. Alright, so Cerberus, that means we're going for ED, and who do we go for? I mean, we now have Ashley in our team. But who do... let's just get Jarvik, why not? Shoo. Anything in there? No. That's alright. And ED. He's not going for the Tempest. The other one actually does more damage, wasn't it? Or was it? This is with upgrades. This is without upgrades. Let's just upgrade the thing. This thing and something abilities. There you go. Right. Perfect. So yeah, that is somewhat better. Perfect. And this thing already does more damage. Good. Let's confirm. Nothing for us. Edie gets the slightly better overload. Now the real question is, which one do we go for? 100%. Yes, increases damage by 50% and hit an additional target. It's kind of nice, at least we deal a bit more damage, but this is against barriers and shields, and I use that ability mostly against barriers and shields, so let's take that. And one more point, yeah, we do that later. Let's see, what do we go for? Pull, obviously. We're going for not this one here, it's already quite 6 seconds, but anyway, let's go for 2. Yeah, that's actually quite weird. Either we use the ability a bit more often, from like 6.4 seconds to 4.3 seconds, or this one makes it much more usable. I mean, I can throw twice, so why don't we just do a pull twice and everything is alright.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
We have not been provided many details.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Why would Cerberus abandon such a serviceable outpost?
Alright, just keep moving.
Because it's not as serviceable as you may think. Righty. With the pull is good. Dark Channel is good. Slam is a like instant kind of ability, whatever. And I'm going for a little bit of Incinerate on one, and this one over there. Okay. Yeah, let's just use Slam like that. As a strategic ability, Pool might be better.
What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
We can't hold them much longer.
Being here, maybe. Just doing work for Cerberus. But no. Actually, something is weird with Cerberus. Too much Reaper indoctrination. They probably got infected by too much Reaper tech. It's the usual thing that happens. So, wait a minute, who's this one? An Assault Trooper? Let's see. We need a little bit of that. Then we can... I was wrong. Oh, look at that. They can get a little bit of shielding back. That's a bit... Javix all the way over here again. Ah, and this is why I like the pool thing. Perfect. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe taking Javik in here was not that of a bad idea. Actually, quite a good idea indeed. So, let's see what we have here. A fighter wing. Maybe the occasional... No items. Okay. I think I just used two abilities at once, didn't I? Kind of. Alright, that one is done for. And we got two on the right. What do I do against this thing then? Doesn't quite
Maybe
work.
we can flank these guys. Watch for it.
Ah.
Javik?
Yes, Commander.
And there I got... Ooh! There's a grenade. To my... Oh. Got it.
Enemy neutralized. Look for survivors.
So... There's forklifts. Okay, I just had a really good idea about a nice game that you could make. Yeah. We're gonna help you out, Jacob, in a moment. Forklift Battle Royale. Ah, that would be stupid.
Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Hello? Who's there?
It's me, Shepard Commander. That one is dead. It's the only one that's alive. Okay, what the...
Shepard!
Why are we the only ones? Why is he the only one alive?
This is Brynn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Jacob? How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Brynn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Brynn.
Jacob! Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now. But they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Shepard, this is Dr. Brynn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Ex-Cerberus?
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Alright, smart move.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Right.
Jacob did not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
Let's just focus on the mission, Edie.
Yeah, because
Dr. Brown, I'm so sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Finish the work you started.
Work? Are you crazy? We're all gonna die here.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
oh boy, do not promise stuff. That's not how that works. Let's see. Where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go? Do we have locate Brynn? Dr. Archer?
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Well, he's safe though.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What about the elusive man?
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Interesting, but you don't have to destroy your research. Just don't do these kind of things. At least that way it can become a little bit more valuable. Anyway.
I have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
You're welcome. And there's no reason for us to be that aggressive right now. I mean, there's plenty of reason, but we just shouldn't do that. Hey, we got credits. And private message from Horace to Brynn. Brynn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others who are doing, and I'm getting a sense of a big picture here, beyond anything we could have imagined in our worst nightmares. Kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up ASAP. Okay, so they're definitely doing something weird here. Okay, quick question. What do you do if there's no more power and you can't, like, open the doors anymore? Let's think about it. You have to have a no power option for that door, otherwise you are screwed. I mean, it's maybe in the future power, delivery, electricity, whatever, is not really an issue. It's always abundant enough so that it always works. But you have to make sure that the whole thing just opens up at least if there's no power. The question is, from what side do you make this mechanism available? From the outside, from the inside? Because that makes it a safety issue once you make that kind of method available.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Alright. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just think about this. So without any power, it does not open up. So what you need in this case... Okay, when do you want to open it up? Right? In order to get through, right? So... who has the most interest to go to the other side? In this case, from the inside to the outside or from the outside to the inside? You only want to go to the inside if you want to be safe, because this is inside the walls. It's inside the building. You want to escape the place if you want to go from the inside towards the outside. So that means that the mechanism has to be available from the inside so that you can leave every time you want. But if you want to get in, yeah, the mechanism should not be accessible at least. But then what do you do if a room has two entrances and both of them are somewhat connected? Or like there's a room that is also inside and outside. Weird predicament. Really weird one. So, hey, look at this medistation.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did so many escape?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Brynn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A dangerous choice.
Where would you bring families?
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive.
There's a lot on the... There always is a lot on the line. We can't let that distract us. Absolutely. This is... Both of this is kind of a weird thing, anyway.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped... We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Wonderful. At least someone is not gonna get killed now. Let's see.
Dr. Cole? Got a moment?
Of course.
Right. A long woman. Oh, you and Jacob. How'd you know?
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Alright. You escaped Cerberus how?
How did you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
And what kind of experiment you do?
So what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Oh no, I got
What's
this
your
one.
relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot.
An old colleague through Jacob. I guess I was.
I get that.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
Cerberus, running from Cerberus. Wait.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise.
Got this
The
one.
elusive man spares no expense. It also strange to think.
Maybe.
Wait.
Life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone?
Why does it always change locations? Okay, so we got you and Jacob, and running from Cerberus.
Don't you think you put these people in serious danger?
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
You fight because you want to fight. That's why you fight. I should let you focus.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
In the end, fighting for a certain result, it's like working for money. You need the money in order to get something else, right? And do we get credits? Yes. So, personal log, Brynn Cole. With Jacob's help, we have managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated. Is what Cerberus called it. Makeda, Scott, Daniel, Chunhei, Annika, and so many others I didn't know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace, just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking? Well, science.
Leave those things.
And
let's just get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
So what?
So relax. You've got a little time.
yeah, 5 minutes maybe. Maybe we can trigger that interaction again.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Okay. Always in
Let
there.
me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
Okay.
Don't want to die.
Go. Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Personal log, Damini Sengupta. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implant-reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole, which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be, and that is what scares me the most. Okay, so something implants, something Cerberus. The interesting thing about Cerberus science is that they are split into different cells, and none of the cells know what the others are doing, and they're all doing like a part work basically.
Kind of sanctuary. Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
Yeah, and they are all doing part work, and no one knows what the whole will be. Oh, Turian Toxin data.
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
Oh, okay, so we don't really get it. Tailored to Turians. I mean, there's so much poison, so much tailoring towards any race just to make a biological weapon happen.
Come on.
God damn it, Marcus. You want the elusive man to find this stuff?
Of course not.
That's why we ran. We can't just leave it for him.
I mean, we do have a knack for blowing things up, right? They don't need to carry everything with them.
I'm in here.
Yeah, who do we talk to? Satellite consoles over there, this over there, so we probably go through the door. Kassa Fabrication, yeah, look at that. That is a nice one. Kind of feels as if I got stitched together in yeah, a Medi-station like that one. Let's see. More credits, yeah, why not? And Outpost report Jacob Taylor. Outpost now at 48% operation. We've reorganized some of these storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. And you just find a black shielding device thingamajig that is able to, well, secure a whole compound like that.
Hey, you okay? How've you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
Of course.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Yeah, doing the same work you always do. Saving people, especially Cerberus. Ever think about your father? Uh-huh.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
That it? Okay. Got any Cerberus intel? Tell me about Dr. Cole. How'd you end up here? Yeah, what about Dr. Cole?
How long have you known Brynn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Mm-hmm. And you two?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her? You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Uh-huh. Definitely gonna help him out. How'd you end up here? Wait a minute. Didn't we kind of ask him that question?
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working in a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
Mm-hmm. So a beach, or is it a ship?
And what did all that fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Jacob has a point. We are always out about looking for the next adventure. So, how do you end up here? We got this one. Any Cerberus intel?
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
Alrighty.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Wonderful. So...
I thought we covered our bases. There's a war on... What does he want with us? Why does he care?
Who knows? He's crazy. You can't plan for crazy.
Maybe he's not crazy. Maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he just does it. Whoa. Okay.
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
They are brave, but misguided. And now they may all be dead.
Thank you for your positive words of encouragement, Jarek. It will help in the coming fight a lot. Okay. It's nice to have a Prothean on the team. Whoa. But it's not so nice having this kind of negative voice. Okay, Carnifex. Oh, look at that. A new gun. Could be better, could be worse. We have to check that later. It's one of the heavy weapons. Maybe it's a bit better than the Solarian thingamajig.
Hostiles on sensors.
Yeah. But not for long. Skaboot! Yeah, that kind of backfired. Let's go slowly. So, what do we got? Combat engineers, ship pilots, whatever. Skaboosh! And they don't seem to care at all. Alright. Let's get the next one out. Perfect. Nice. The double throw didn't really work, did it? There's a grenade. Nice. So, there's a dude over there. Maybe we should use number 4 against this one. Perfect. Let's see how much damage we're dealing. They're ticking down very quickly. And it's supposed to
we must locate the satellite tower.
They're gone. Good. Any items around? Maybe, maybe not. Can I get up there? Of course not. What an interesting... Okay, so this... wait, is this a one-way route? I think so. Okay, so once you leave this starting place over here, you can't really go back. Look at that. Upgrades. Perfect. Let's see. Go to the left, go to the right. That was the ability. The grenade is still there, doing its thing. So, there is a turret somewhere over there. That's the vulnerability. Let's wait. Ah! My aim. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's take down this one. That is done for. Trying to surprise me. Interesting. It didn't work. That's not nice. Okay, don't see any enemies. We're good. What do we have here? No items around over there. What do we have here? A medical kit? Yeah, why not? A data pad with credits on it only, no storage though. And telemetry override.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Hostiles in our path.
Oh wait, whoa. Let's see. There's one over there. How do I activate that thing? How do I get up there? I need... that way. Okay. That was the ability. So, do we have no shields on those? That's good.
Gotta get him off that gun!
Ah! Come on.
Move up! Keep
so, where's the... Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. So we get nothing over there. Hey, generator. Let's reactivate it. Do we? No. We don't generate anything. Oh wait. Of course there's a turret up there. It shoots at us. Don't like it. Ah. Okay. Now we're good. There's an enemy over... Oh. Okay. Let's take that one out. And the other one has a... vulnerability. Bollocks. Should be kind of clear right now. Don't like the fact that this turret is still shooting at me. No. I still can't aim at this thing. It's this one. And get to the next one. Yeah, I need to get forward. Alright. Kind of feels as if you can either go to the left or to the right. So, again, shot at. Yeah, again. How many more enemies are there? Throwing grenades. I can also do that. Right. Let's see. Do we got anything else around here? Shielding? Generators? No objects? Just this tower that for some reason you cannot target. Can I get up here? Maybe. Ah! Vulnerability. Don't want to do that. Can I? Still not aim at. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can. No. Not quite sure if I can actually take this thing out, but I have to get to the next defense spot. We got ourselves some medical stuff, yes. There are shield pylons. These fellows. It's one of them that... No. Number... Already got that. Good. So, where are we getting? Somewhere over there. Yada yada yada. Let's get ourselves some shields. Nice. Oh. Oh. I think I understand. I think they don't... Yeah, they're not automated. That's good. So that was a Cerberus soldier. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything special around here? Maybe, maybe not. Not this time. There. And onwards we go. We go to the, like, activate the AA guns to the left and to the right. So let's go to the left side first. Just 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's a decent amount. And where do we... Large lever? This one.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
Perfect.
The other gun is still down. Let's get over there.
You can just get across, no issues. That's nice. Just enjoy the view here for a moment. Look at that. Whoa. Nice. Oh, look at this. There are also a few more guns around here. Sweet. And you can use... Oh, sweet. I think we have to fight our way back with this one. More credits, of course. And that's the other activation thing.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
I mean, boy, who could we use in this case? Let's just let you do it.
I need you to fix this.
I will make the repairs.
Ready, Gavin? It's just the 2 of us.
Yes, Commander.
Let's hope that this pull ability works. Oh, look at this medi stuff. You know what? Fire. Don't care if they're invisible or not.
More time is required.
Oh, they're coming. Done there. Okay, they're dropping again. Dead one. Wow. Don't hit Jarvik. And there's more. Ah. Can't scan anything. Come on. Yep. Definitely splattered it.
Guns may now be brought online.
Perfect.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Still don't.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Oh, just like that. Good.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where are we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Alright. Let's do this.
Wait for my go.
Whoa.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Got it.
Let's do this in a moment. Yeah, let's see. Do we have anything else that we could interact with?
The evacuation is progressing. Is there anything else?
Ooh.
What's your relationship with Jacob?
Still nothing.
We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man. I guess I was so in love.
I get that.
I don't know what we would have done.
Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Interesting. So the dialogue doesn't change even if you know a little better. Very interesting. Let's see. All of this is Sengupta. Yeah, we got this much. That one is closed off now. And Jacob is still not getting stitched. Okay. So I don't know how long the next fight will be. So for now, let's end the episode. And read a little bit on the journal where we're at it. What do we have here? Known associates. What's this? Not Hackett. Jacob Taylor. There we go.
Jacob Taylor is a human biotic and was once a Cerberus operative working under Miranda Lawson. Born in 2157, he began his career as a Systems Alliance Marine and served as a member of the Corsairs, an arm's-length program for operatives working outside of Alliance jurisdiction. Taylor survived the Geth attack on Eden Prime, but left the Alliance afterwards because of what he perceived as unresponsiveness in the face of aggression. While working for Cerberus, Taylor thwarted a plot by Batarian terrorists to unleash a bioweapon on the Citadel. Soon after, he was assigned to Project Lazarus, the Cerberus effort to reconstruct Commander Shepard and the Normandy stealth frigate. Following the project's completion, Taylor accompanied Shepard through the Omega-4 relay to destroy the Collectors. He survived that mission and has since left Cerberus, although his current whereabouts and affiliations are unknown.
Well, we do know where he is right now, don't we? So, what do we got? We got Reaper Wars. Interesting. Darkness Breached. Wow. Yeah, Reaper Wars. Whoa. The Fall of Earth. The Reapers took Earth in a matter of hours. The Alliance knew the first wave would arrive from Batarian space, but they were unprepared for the speed and scale of the attack. The Reapers bypassed the 6th and 7th fleets at Terra Nova and Eden Prime, flying straight from relay to relay where they could neither be tracked nor intercepted. The tactic was unexpected, since the navies of organic species would never risk coming out of FTL without combat range or leaving enemies at their backs to threaten supply lines. At Arcturus Station, more than a dozen Reaper capital ships engaged the Alliance 2nd, 3rd and 5th fleets. This was mere screening for the main force. Dozens small capital ships continued through the Charon relay, where the 1st fleet had been lying in wait but was soon destroyed. The 4th fleet near Earth had a few minutes of advanced warning. It stood no better chance. After destroying Earth's convoys, smaller Reaper destroyers wiped out all GPS and communication satellites in Earth's orbit and cut the undersea fiber optic cables that linked the continents. Earth's resistance now relies on outdated radio towers and a few quantum entanglement communicators whose matched pairs happen to be on other continents or outside the solar system. Communication is so limited that the fate of entire nations remains unknown. The capital ships bombarded defense installations and industry centers, annihilating entire cities with populations in the low millions, including Adelaide, Hamburg, Al-Jubail and Fort Worth. Meanwhile, Reaper destroyers descended into the atmosphere to melt roads and capture population centers with minimal loss of life. This is not an example of the Reapers being merciful. More likely, they are herding their prey to make the coming harvest that much easier. Interesting tactic. Kinda seems as if someone else is trying to do that as well. So, Fall of Karshan. For every 1,000 Batarian refugees, there are 1,001 stories about how the Reapers invaded the Batarian system. A few elements are common to almost every version, however. The Reapers arrived first in the Vular system and immediately destroyed its communication network. The Hegemony's Department of Information Control blamed the loss of signal on space weather, but scrambled ships to the system nonetheless. Within a day, Reaper capital ships appeared in the Harsar system and descended on the Batarian homeworld, Karshan. For all the rhetoric about the Hegemony's military prowess, their response to the Reapers was uncoordinated. Moments after the Information Ministry took to the extranet and announced that unknown ships were destroying all space traffic near Karshan. The Defense Ministry declared there was no reason to panic. The planet's convoys were destroyed next, creating an enormous silence that was persistent ever since. Fearing they were next, Batarian colonists across Hegemony space began evacuations, so many refugees poured into the human-occupied Exodus cluster that Systems Alliance officials at first thought the Batarians were invading. More systems have gone dark as their convoys were destroyed and millions more Batarians trapped on their planets sit waiting for the Reapers. That's a weird one. Especially one with the mass exodus here. The Battle of Palavan. When Tetris fell, the Turians knew little about the Reapers except that they wanted to enrage the Turians. Staying calm, the Turians massed in force around Palavan, their homeworld. Fleet Admiral Erix Coronati, in what became known as the 15th Minute Plan, stationed only 2 carriers, undaunted and resolute, near the system's relay. When the Reaper fleet emerged, the carriers launched swarms of unmanned fighters and spy drones. These were quickly destroyed, but the drones transmitted vital data on the Reaper's effective range, fleet composition, and exact location. The Turians' other ships then deployed to defend the system in earnest. Knowing that the Reaper's weapon had a longer effective range than any of his own, Coronati made a short, daring FTL jump, landing his dreadnought in the middle of the Reaper fleet. The dreadnoughts then turned to line up their main guns on the Reapers, which also needed to turn fire on the Turians. This ploy used the Reaper's size against them, because they could turn faster. The Turians' dreadnoughts locked targets first, and their concentrated firepower downed several Reapers' capital ships. The Reapers countered instantly. Their destroyers performed a jump of their own to skies above Palavan, beginning orbital strikes on Turian cities. The Turians, forced to defend the planet, found themselves in a pitched battle far from the relay, from which emerged a seemingly endless line of Reaper ships. After massive casualties, Coronati ordered retreat. The Turians insist that Palavan is not lost. The battle has merely moved to the ground. Reaper troop transports have dumped hordes of husks to capture Palavan's inhabitants, but met with little success. Reaper capital ships are destroying city after city, but much of the Turian fleet is still operable, and the citizenry is heavily armed. The Turians refuse to be intimidated. Of course they do. And the Cerberus Coup, the most recent thing. Chancellor Udina's attempted coup will no doubt be analyzed for generations to come, but a clear picture is beginning to emerge. Udina had contacted Cerberus to coordinate what was intended to be a bloodless takeover of the Citadel. Bloodless, in which he would force the other councillors to grant him emergency powers so that he could command the Citadel fleet. He would then direct the fleet to liberate his homeworld Earth. The plan fell apart early when Executor Palin and the Solarian Councillor caught wind of it. In defense of the plan, the elusive man dispatched his top assassins, commanded by Kailang, to kill them. Udina had little choice but to support the assassins with an armed force sufficient to hold the Citadel. captured confidants have indicated that Udina and Lang's alliance was relatively fragile. Udina may have planned to turn on Cerberus once the fleet was his to command, and Lang departed when he calculated that Udina would not succeed. Persistent rumors suggest that Udina might have been a high-functioning victim of Reaper indoctrination. His actions played right into the Reaper's plans. Even with the coup failed, it would damage Citadel governance. If it succeeded, his plan to retake Earth would likely have turned into a military blunder that Council forces could ill afford. However, there is no direct evidence of his indoctrination or obvious opportunity. It is more likely that Udina acted out of desperation, and in doing so cost humanity its counselor. Well, in this case, it's just a position. A person died, yes, but a position can be filled again. And now we need another counselor. But anyway, it's good that Udina is now gone, because now someone else might be able to step up. The thing is, Anderson is defending Earth right now, so that one is gone. But yeah, that's the interesting thing about democracy. You cannot kill it, because it is not reliant on the person, it's reliant on the system. Which is the very interesting thing. A total totalitarian regime or something that is controlled by a person, or a system implemented by a person, by force or whatever, doesn't, well, can be toppled over if you take out the not the cornerstone, but the linchpin kind of thing. And once you do that, the whole system crumbles into dust. Whereas a democratic system, because it's elected, always fills an open position. There will always be another one. So in the end, this is more stable, because you cannot run out of politicians. You can only run out of politicians if they get scared. This is actually a nice strategy to fight against like democracy. Scaring them to death. Alright. Anyway, let's end this episode right now with a kind of very bleak ending. But anyway, like and subscribe of course as usual, and ta-ta.